Hey, I found my glasses. You know where I found them? In my laundry. Yeah, I left them in my shirt when I sent them through the wash. As you can see, they are very clean. Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that jazz. I am back once again to regale you with what I got for Christmas. And I know there are at least two of you out there who give a darn. So, let's get started. What the hell is this? I don't know. Purell hand sanitizer. I guess you can... I've got these before. I'm still not sure what you're supposed to do with this. I guess maybe a keychain? Does this go in here? Yeah. Suppose you could hook that on a belt loop and just like an old arcade guy getting you the change. Yeah. All right. Irish Spring soap, always good. That's a good brand. Candle. Don't know why anyone would get me this. Because I am one of those stubborn people who really does not like smell goods. Don't like potpourri, don't like perfumes, don't like scented candles, don't like colognes. Most of them physically make me flinch. I can't even go into a, like Bed Bath & Beyond, or, it's not the right store. Bath & Body Works, I think is what it is. Michael's, the smell of potpourri kills me. But this actually doesn't smell too bad. This is gingerbread. Doesn't exactly smell like gingerbread, but it doesn't smell bad, so... I don't know if I have any matches. I don't know if I could light this even if I wanted to, but... Candle. Alright, what else we got? We have Bubble Fun. By golly, those are bubbles. And they are fun. Truth in advertising. These, of course, are all my, This is kind of interesting. All the bubbles are just sitting on the floor. They're not popping. These are what were stuffed in my Santa sock. Micro bricks, because it's not Lego. Micro bricks, little Christmas tree. Build a little Christmas tree out of very, very small Lego-like building blocks. When you put it together... Oh, fudge, I broke it. Hang on. There we go. When you put it together, it looks like this. Isn't that cute? It's actually really fun to put together, too. It's especially when you have larger hands like I do, really a challenge. So, that one's cool. Cocoa butter. Creamy. I have no idea what you're even supposed to do with this. Skin softener. It hydrates and evens skin tone. Well, my skin tone is very even. It's blindingly white. Still, nice to have. Toothbrush. I brush my teeth like 5 times a day, so I go through these really fast. That's always nice to have. So is toothpaste. Oh, let's see. We got a little mini thing of Tic Tacs. Oh, isn't it cute? We've got a larger thing of Tic Tacs. Oh, isn't it cute? The orange ones. Tasty. How many calories are these? Serving size, 1 piece. Really? Calories, 1.9. Alright. Now you know. I got a book published by National Geographic Kids. A book of how things work. Let's see. How does water turn to ice? How do glasses help people see? How does popcorn pop? With pictures. Every corn cob is covered with seeds. They are called kernels. Popcorn kernels are wrapped in a watertight shell. The seed is inside, with a little bit of water. Now this part is bolded, so I think it's important. When a popcorn kernel is heated, the water inside turns to steam. The steam creates pressure within the kernel, causing it to burst. It's an explosion strong enough to turn the seed inside out, making popcorn. This is cool. Alright, what else do we have? We have chapstick. Interesting, well actually this is probably a boring note for you, but I usually don't get chapped lips here in California. I live in Southern California. But boy howdy do I get them when I go out to Kentucky to visit my mom. So, very nice to have. Rubber bouncy ball. Not bouncy on this surface. Sorry, neighbors. Bouncy ball. Placker's Gentle Slide. Oh, little teeth flossy things. You can see the bit on the back there. It's a little plastic handle that holds your floss. These are disposable. So, cool. You can barely see this thing. This is actually part of an iPhone case. Here's the phone. Here's the case. This is not my... You're thinking, for crying out loud, Eisen, you can afford an iPhone and yet you only own Nintendo's consoles? Like the BlackBerry you saw me handling in the Nintendo Financial Fun video, not my phone. This is my work phone. They took back the BlackBerry and gave me an iPhone. This is a 6. And I immediately broke it. Shattered the screen. Sat down, it slipped right out of my pocket and fell about 1.5 feet on the floor and shattered the screen. Now I have a case. Better late than never. But, you know, I didn't buy the phone, I don't pay for service, so... From what I've heard, it costs $200 to fix the screen on this thing. I'm like, I ain't paying that. It still works, it's just got a big crack in the screen. Pens. Actually very nice, because my pens were running out of ink. And last but not least, certainly not least, of the Santa sock gifts is a little Spider-Man dude. Look at how cute he is. Look at how cute he is. Now what does little Spider-Man dude do? He walks down walls. Sorry again, neighbors. Anytime now. He's gonna do it. I may have thrown him a little too hard. Let go, Peter. Let go. Yeah, he normally does walk down the wall. Right now, he's just kind of sticking there. I imagine eventually he'll start walking, otherwise, or he'll just drop straight off. Or maybe he will be there forever. Oh well. Now we move on to the bigger gifts that were under the tree. So let's start with... I work out regularly. And one of the things that was on my Christmas list was a new set of ankle weights. And I got them. They are 5 pounds each. And they are bright green. Which is fine. Helps me not get run over at night when I'm out running around. My previous ankle weights were only 2.5 pounds apiece, so an upgrade. So, very cool. I also got a foam roller. It's a foam roller. You just roll on it. It's for people who, you know, it's great because it's like getting a massage, but no one has to touch you. So you can, if you've been doing a lot of squats, you can roll out the glutes. I learned a valuable lesson at the gym last night. Never do squats around a Rottweiler who wants to play ball. I also got a blanket. Now, this is actually not the blanket that whoever got me the blanket got me. The blanket whoever got me a blanket got me was brown. And it's really one of those... like incredibly soft blankets. But my mom and I were out after Christmas getting cheap Christmas cards and lights and decorations and stuff when it goes on sale. And we saw these. And she says, I really want one of those. If I buy a black one, you want to trade? And I said, yeah, sure. Spider-Man. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh! Bayonetta 2. Very happy to have this. Very much looking forward to playing this. I actually talked about this a bit in my Have I Ever Spent $60 on a Video Game video. And it's like, well, this is actually 2 games, so isn't it like paying 30 and 30? Or maybe, you know, $50 for the new game and 10 for the old. Yeah. Well, now I don't have to worry about it because I got it for Christmas. Let's see. The Remains of Tom Lehrer. Do you know who Tom Lehrer is? You should, because he's awesome. Tom Lehrer is well, actually, he was a professor of math at Harvard in the 50s, 60s, and probably kept going. But in the 50s and 60s, he did a few songs. He's a pianist, comedian, and singer. And his songs are hilarious. And I've always been a real big fan about him. My mom, my mom has been a nurse for a long, long time. One of her patients, back when I was young, I think she had to go to his house to do something, get paperwork or therapy or something. I don't remember. And this guy had Tom Lehrer records, actual vinyl records. And he duped him onto cassette tape for me. And so for a long time I've had a couple of Lehrer's albums on cassette tape and pretty much worn them out. So it's real nice to have this. This is a collection of really all of his songs and all of his performances that he's done, and even a few unpublished songs, or at least unissued recordings. And this has been out of print for years, so I don't know how much Tim, I think, got this for me, my mom's husband, or it was Mom and Tim. So thank you both. I've already listened to this, and I love it. It also comes with a booklet that has liner notes and a little biography, and I've only read about half of it, but that's a real nice touch. So this is, I love this. Tom Lehrer's a great comedian, very funny guy, damn good on the piano, one of the best lyricists I have ever heard. As a singer, he's okay. He's not really that good. He's listenable. He's funny. So one thing I like about him is he's a baritone, so I can actually sing along with these songs without switching to falsetto or doubling it an octave low, which is very rare for me when I try to sing anyone's melody. So I would recommend looking this, if you're on YouTube after you watch this video, of course, look up Tom Lehrer. I know he's got some old videos on there. Some really great stuff. It is old. It's from the 50s and 60s, and some of it's very topical of the time. But, for example, there's a song about... do you know who Werner von Braun is? Or Hubert Humphrey? If you're under 60 years old, probably not. But, he also sings about smut. And that's timeless. So, look him up. Tom Lehrer is great. Okay, this last present is something that kind of threw me for a loop. My sister sits a box in my lap, and I take the wrapping off the box, and it's a it's a big nondescript cardboard box. It's a shipping box. So I pull off the tape and I open the box and I pull out a PS3. Now, I know my sister didn't get me a PS3, so I'm sitting there staring at this box going, why did she put my present in a PS3 box and then put the PS3 box into another box and wrap that? Why not just, because I've had presents before that were presents in another box. Like Tim wrapped one of my, it was a video game one year. He put it inside of some box for some software he had for his Mac. And I'm like, great, some text editing program for a Mac. Why would you get this for me for Christmas? But you open it up and you see what the present really is. But I've never seen anyone actually put the gag box in a box. But my sister is nutty. Nutty enough that she actually bought me a PS3. Yeah. This is actually a PS3. So, I am now the proud owner of a Sony system. So I can play, those 160 some odd games for everything but Wii U. I can actually play the 20 or so titles on that list I'm really jonesing to play. Games like Tomb Raider. Which, if you saw my which game on my For Everything But Wii U list do I most want to play, it was this one. So, yeah, this will probably be the first one played. Last present, Uncharted 1 and 2? 1 and 2. So I've been, actually played a little bit of Uncharted 1, I think, at, like Fry's Electronics or GameStop. But I haven't played them all the way through, so I'm really looking forward to playing these too. And I also, started adding titles to my Amazon to buy list, for PS3, and there's about 20 titles I want to check out. As for this is the 12 gig, and it comes with Disney Infinity 2.0, the starter pack that includes the Marvel superheroes, Iron Man, Thor, and Black Widow. Now, Andrew, I hear you say, Spider-Man is still stuck to the wall and has not moved. Andrew, you have been less than kind to games like Disney Infinity and Skylanders on Twitter and Facebook. That's true. So why did your sister get you the Disney Infinity version? Well, for the same reason she got me a 12 gig console. It was the cheapest one she could get. She wanted to get me a PS3 so that I could play all the games that I'm frustrated about missing, being that they're not coming to the console I own. And this was the... And I was thinking, man, she had to have spent over $200. I actually know how much she spent on this. It's $180. That's a pretty good damn deal that she managed. I don't know if she got it on Black Friday or what, but $180 for even a 12 gig PS3 with the Disney Infinity starter set, which itself retails for I think $70. Well done, Git. Well done indeed. Now, I've played Skylanders. I wrote IGN's guide for, not the one that came out this year, the one before that, Swap Force. The game itself, I really hate the, hey, do you want to play this level or this portion of the level in the game? Well, get your ass out to the toy store and buy a couple $13, $14, $15, $16 action figures. I hate that. If I spend $60, well, actually with a, with the Disney Infinity and Skylanders, the base set is like, $75 or something like that. I don't want to spend more money on top of that to unlock content in a game I already paid full price for. I actually calculated it out for Skylanders Swap Force, and if you want to play with everything in the game, if you want to access all the areas in the game, it's going to cost you north of $400. Yeah. So I have a real problem with that. But how is the game? It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I've never played Disney Infinity. It looks really crap to me. Never actually played it. Could be great. Still looks crap. Would I give it a try? Sure. But what I'm going to do is return this, and my sister already knows this. I already talked to her about it. She said she wasn't offended. In fact, so I'm going to return this for a probably 500, 250 or 500 gig, and possibly one that comes with a game that I actually want to play, like Last of Us or something like that. My sister said that if you pay over $100 to upgrade to another console, I will pay over $100. So if I spent $120 getting a larger PS3 with some game included, she'd pay the extra $20. So, yeah, my sister's awesome. On that subject, I'll have a few videos out over the next couple of months, because we shot a few things while I was out during Christmas. So you'll see her in some upcoming videos. Another interesting story is I have been saving up to get a new console, PS3 or PS4. I've been kind of waffling about, because I'm like, it's so frustrating that PS4 is not natively backwards compatible with PS3 games. I know they're doing the PlayStation Now thing, but that's limited to a certain number of titles. So I've been saving up for a new console, and I've been stressing over which one am I going to get, PS3, because there's a lot of games on the PS3 that I'd like to play, or PS4. A lot of the games are, from the last year are also on PS4. Better get the more graphically interesting version. Well, now I don't have to worry about it. I can save up until I have enough for a PS4 and have a PS3 and PS4 and not worry about it. Of course, I did just spend $500 on car maintenance this week. And I still need to buy four new tires. And my car insurance is due. And my home insurance. Merry Christmas. Damn it, Spider-Man, move!